Hi, this is Preetika Ram. I'm an actor from India, and today I'm going to be talking about face shaving. So, during the lockdown, I noticed a lot of influential beauty bloggers were actually guiding their followers to use a razor and shave their facial hair. And I was literally cringing in my seat because I knew somewhere that that is very bad advice, because shaving is something that will not suit women. I think women have very sensitive skin and they should not experiment with sharp objects like a razor, because personally I would feel that it kind of also has a peeling effect on your skin. So the razor actually moves through your skin and a layer of your skin cells is also coming out. I would personally feel that to a lot of skin types, it would give more enlarged pores and probably thicker hair. Now, scientifically or dermatologically, it may not be backed, but this is something that I have spoken to a lot of girls about, and I've known girls who've told me that, oh my God, we made the blunder of shaving our hands or my legs and even the midriff for that matter. And they said that the growth just changed and we had softer and finer hair and then suddenly it became thick. So today I'm going to be talking to my dermatologist, Dr. Sharmila Nayak, who's going to guide us about all the do's and don'ts. So stay tuned. Welcome, doctor. Welcome once again on my show. And I'm going to ask you specifically today about face shaving. Now, I know that during laser, which is done for hair reduction, shaving is done, which is fine, I think, because it's the procedure and protocol that you guys follow. But what would you tell young girls out there who want to tackle basically facial hair?
So, Pritika, when we talk about shaving, there are a lot of myths which are floating around. There's very less correct information. If you talk to your friends, they'll give you different advice. If you look up on the net, you would be more confused. So yes, if I talk only about science, so first thing is when you're shaving your hair, is it finer hair, what we call the peach fuzz? Is it thicker hair? Now, I call it laserable hair. So when I look at somebody who comes for looking for a hair reduction, I look at their hair growth. Now, if I take the face per se, like if I say the face, so there are finer hair, there are thicker hair some people have. There are hormone dependent areas where they have thicker hair. So when they have thick hair, they have come to us to get help to remove that thick facial hair.
Like on the chin?
On the chin, upper lip, maybe sideburns. Some girls have little thicker hair. But if you look at non-hormone dependent areas like the upper cheeks, the forehead, those areas, if they have very fine hair, we advise not to shave because it's not going to, you're not going to reduce it to a great extent. So I always say the thicker hair is what the laser targets. The finer hair just gets finer. Now, when people follow certain trends, that trend was actually where they said that just shave off your entire facial hair. We are removing the dead layer and we are removing the peach fuzz and your face looks rejuvenated, fresh, clean. But what about the peach fuzz? It will come back. Now, if there is a hormone just waiting there to stimulate that hair follicle, some areas, not all areas, some areas they'll start complaining what you heard, like some areas I had softer hair and then I did some treatment or I just shaved it. Sometimes they even say I started plucking, I started waxing, and then I never had thicker hair growth and I started getting hair. So remember one thing, when you're shaving the top area. Like if this is the root and this is the shaft of the hair, you are just working on the dead part of the hair. You are not going below the skin and irritating the root. So yes, there are multiple factors when somebody says that the hair became thicker. But why do we shave before we do the laser is because we want the energy to reach the root and we want to destroy the hair root and we want to weaken and remove it. So when we work with lasers, we also don't want the surface area to get affected. So that is how shaving would help when you're doing it, followed by laser. So laser needs the hair to be shaved so that the maximum energy reaches the root.
I've also heard that using a pen razor for the razor that the pen razor that you get for eyebrows or upper lips, that doesn't cause thickening of the hair as much as the proper razor that men use.
When you look at pen razor or the regular razors, of course, in our clinic we use the pen razor as well as we use a very gentle medical grade shaving device.
Okay.
But it's also the technique which matters. How gently are you shaving? Is it in the same direction? Is it in the opposite direction?
Right.
Yeah, so you would, more than hair growth, Pritika, I would say the skin does get irritated. We have not just the cuts, we have seen people coming with little eruptions or rashes, especially male clients who start shaving the beard area, they get something like a follicular kind of a reaction around the beard area. So yes, having said that, I always say that when it's science and it's proven science, because the lasers have been in India itself since more than 15 years, and the hormones and the genetic structure. So the hormones are the ones which would influence the root to produce thicker hair. But if you're irritating it, like there are procedures where they say that if you start plucking, it will not only damage the skin, but it will also irritate the hair follicle, and you might see that area getting damaged, and maybe the color and the thickness of the hair might change.
So basically, women who have hair on their chin, they shouldn't be plucking it, is what you're saying.
Yes, they shouldn't be. Haven't we seen that there are earlier times when people didn't know how to take care? There were no lasers. So those some females used to present with pigmentation and like that ingrowth kind of hair around the chin. That was because of consistent plucking of the hair. The face is so gentle, the skin is delicate, so you're continuously, and every week they used to do that because the hair would just grow faster.
Face waxing and body waxing. There are women who say that we wax the entire body. I don't think waxing would suit all skin types. Am I right?
Right. So when we talk of waxing, definitely there are certain people who want to get rid of the hair growth because probably it's bothering them and it is a little more thicker. But face and the truncal area, that means your stomach, your back, these are areas where, and even the upper arms, we have seen that these areas invariably people start breaking out into rashes. Acne like eruptions. Face, imagine you are pulling, you're applying the hot wax and then you're pulling it with a strip. The wear and tear is happening on the face. So you're pulling the skin with a considerable amount of force. So you're aging. Probably your skin would start showing some signs of wear and tear later.
So the elasticity.
Elasticity, yes. You might lose that suppleness and elasticity of your skin. I have seen people who have broken out into rashes around the sides. I have seen male clients, male models who have to wax their shoulder blades or the upper back. They break out into rashes. Forget the pain, it's so painful, but those acne-like eruptions or rashes, when they present with that, the marks which are left behind after the rashes go away, you have to spend a lot even to reverse the damage which has happened. So yes, if there is science which is something which we should take benefit of, why not take advantage of science and knowledge? Laser, if it's hair which can be lasered, go ahead. It is very much affordable nowadays. Get it lasered. The hair which is probably very fine, if it doesn't bother you, leave it. It's okay to have a little fine facial hair.
You're saying that laser treatment for all kinds of hair reduction is the best resort we have today.
Yes. So laser, when I talk about laser hair reduction, it's not only safe, it's become very painless. There are more advanced technologies where the laser has different wavelengths. It's a light heat energy or a light which has a different wavelength, and it just targets specifically dark and thick hair. It does not do anything to your skin. It does not cause cancer. It's it's time proven, it's tested, it's scientifically backed up. So please take advantage of technology, take advantage of science. Wherever the hair can be removed on a permanent or a long-standing basis, get it done. So it's safe, long-lasting, painless, and there are scanning technologies nowadays. It's like the machine just delivers the correct energy at the correct depth without causing much pain. So it's a boon. It's definitely a boon where people who have really thick hair because of hormonal imbalance, especially young girls who lose out on their confidence because they might have more facial hair. For them, it's a big boon, and they're so happy when they see their face hair-free and then they're carefree.
So thicker hair is targeted better with laser. Is that right?
Thicker the hair, better the results. Finer the hair, it might just get a little more finer.
Right. So that was a lot of valuable information on lasers, and of course, please do not shave your face, especially if you're a woman. Don't do that. There are better techniques to come to your aid in today's modern day world. And if you have any questions regarding this topic, you can leave behind in the comments. I'll answer it for you personally. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, share. Lots of love.